Good Friday, everybody. It's Friday night basketball here in East Texas, and we are glad to be here. Keith Whitman here in Troup, along with intern Claire.
What is up, party people?
What's up, intern Claire? She's back with me tonight. She was on camera last time. I got Elijah with me on camera tonight. He's over there doing a good job. We got a big game here, and it is a rivalry of rivalries here in Troup, Texas, as the Troup Tigers take on the ARP Tigers. And Claire, intern Claire, what's this rivalry actually called?
This is the 7-mile rivalry that's been going on for about 50 years now.
It's a long time. It's longer than I've been alive, which is amazing.
Not that long.
So, hey, be quiet. Anyway, got a big game tonight. It's a good one, and it's almost the end. We got one game for each team left besides after this one. And Troup right now is in third place in the district 3A, 16-3A, and ARP is right behind him in fourth. So both teams looking to get some wins in this game. And we are excited to be here in Troup. It's a beautiful gymnasium. So we are about to go and do our national anthem. And so we're going to mute us and go to the national anthem.
Let's hear it for Mrs. Patty Howe.
So, like we said, that was a beautiful rendition of the national anthem by, I'm guessing, a student here at Troup. And again, we are excited. We've got the starters going on.
6'1", sophomore, number 0, Jalen Ferguson.
And our camera is, the reason the camera's going crazy, we're trying to get higher because we know that these fans are going to be standing up and getting going for this game with this big rivalry. While they're doing the starting lineups, we will go with this district. In first place is Tatum. Jefferson in second place. Tatum undefeated 11-0, Claire. Jefferson at 9-1. Troup at 7-3. And ARP at 4-6. Elysian Fields, Wascom, and West Rusk round out the bottom three of the district. But Troup getting in here, trying to get this win for a good spot and get into playoffs here. And the music playing now as the home team starting lineup is being called. And a big fan turnout for both teams, as it is just 7 miles apart right down the road.
Starting for your Troup Tigers, 5'7" sophomore guard, number 3, Carter Graves.
If you are watching us tonight, go ahead and like and subscribe and chat with us. We'd love to hear from you as the game goes by.
Graves. 6'2" senior forward, number 10, Jared Castillo. And 6'1", senior forward, number 22, Trey Davis. Head coaches Darren Harley, assistant Anthony Harris, and Seth Hall.
So they got the starting lineups. We're about to tip off here for a big game. I will say, both of these teams look ready to go. Both of these fan bases, intern player, look ready to go. What do you think?
I'm thinking both teams have phenomenal players. I've been watching both of these teams since I was in 5th grade. Most of them have been playing together since 4th, 5th grade, so I know there's a lot of chemistry on this team.
And they have been playing together for a while, like you said, so a lot of history, a lot of history with these teams. Carter, Graves, Trey Davis on the tip-off, and Troup has it to start out with, and here we go. Schminke to the side. Back to Schminke. Correction, I apologize. I'm looking at the wrong side.
Pass
underneath.
Pass to Castillo. Layup by Castillo.
Castillo plants himself underneath and gets it off the glass for 2. Harp going to bring it down. Landon Smith. And they get it out. A good little collision there, and he gets the pass off to Fisher Arrington. And an errant pass and a turnover back over to Troup. Caden Graves gets it, passes it off to Davis. Davis with the 3, a little long. And rebounded by ARP, and they'll bring it down. Smith passes out. Woodard, jump shot. And bounces in 2. Graves gets it over to Trey Davis. He passes it in. Good job by Castillo to take control of the ball. Troup working it around the top of the key as Graves looking for an open man. Passing it around. 3-point shot in there. Carter Graves with 3. And the Troup Tigers take the lead 5-2 with 6:10 left in the first quarter. And a travel by Nehemiah Woodard. And Claire now. Troup doing a good job here to start off the ball game.
Looks like Caden Graves was talking to his coach. Almost let the ball go.
It's a 3-point shot by Castillo, a little off to the right, excuse me, the left. And rebounded by Landon Smith, and he'll bring it down for the ARP Tigers. 3-point shot. Smith off the front, good rebound by Castillo. Graves is going to bring it down. Trey Davis, 3. In there. That's a 3, 8-2, 5:32 left.
You know, I'm starting to see that every time ARP brings the ball down, they pass it to Landon Smith.
And they do. We got a foul on Castillo, however, and a little touchy on the fouls there as Castillo was kind of down in there, but that's going to be his first. And the first team foul of the quarter. And a good block by Kason Mills, but it's going to go back to ARP. And Castillo knocks it back and gets it to Carter Graves. It's going to be passed underneath, and Kason Mills couldn't make the shot. It's going to go out of bounds on an ARP Tiger, and Troup will have the ball. A 3-point shot. It's going to be off the back, but it's going to be rebounded by Troup. As Caden Graves looks for somebody to pass it to. A good one-on-one. Action back to Trey Davis. He does drive the lane, but he gets knocked out of his hands, and a good steal. But a steal back by Caden Graves as he drives the lane, pulls it out. And a 3-point shot is Trey Davis, a little short. Rebounded by ARP. Thought there was going to be a steal by Caden Graves. It's a dump out by Abbott Martin. And Martin just a little pretty shot off the glass. 8-4, 4:16 left in the first. Oh, underneath. And Castillo had to do some movements in midair and just couldn't get it off. And it's going to be a foul on Castillo, which I don't think he was anywhere near the play, but that's his second, so he'll come out, and that's going to be a timeout. And I believe they're going to get it. No, correction, just going to get some subs in. So we're playing the game. Smith brings it down for ARP. Trying to find an open man. Good defense by Troup. It's going to go out of bounds. And I believe that's going to be off number 12, Carson Davenport. Brandon Smith looking for somebody to pass it to. Gets it out to Woodard. Back to Smith. Smith with the shot. It's going to be off the outside. That's off Martin. Out of bounds, and Troup Tigers will get it. Little fast pace, but kind of wild out there, Claire.
Little wild. I mean, I've seen Jarrett play a while, but I've never seen him get 2 fouls within the course of 5 minutes.
It is a little unusual. Coach Harley has his team a little more disciplined. Bryce McElroy passes out. Gets it to Jasper. Jasper to the inside. Davenport looking for the outlet. Gets Harrell. Harrell trying to find somebody. Hasn't dribbled yet. Didn't know he could, but nope. It's going to be a intercepted pass. And all the way, but Arrington couldn't get it in. And a foul again on Troup. So that's 3 fouls to none here in the first quarter with 3:13 left. And that foul is going to be on Trey Anderson.
They are saying it is the 4th team foul. I'm not sure what that first foul was for.
Yeah, I don't know who that was on. I have 3, but they have 4. It's going to be a shot by Smith, Ferguson. Jalen Ferguson made that shot, but missed it off the right side. Troup passes underneath. Jasper gets to the outside. 3-point shot's going to be missed. Rebounded by Troup. Pass to the outside. They're going to try to regroup. And McElroy finds himself trapped underneath by a couple of ARP Tigers. Couldn't get it going. It's going to be out of bounds on ARP as Jalen Ferguson tried to get the ball for ARP. And a good pass underneath is tapped away, and ARP will have it. Smith passes down, but a little bit too hard as it's just out of the reach of Nehemiah Woodard. And another turnover back over to Troup. Inbound pass to Anderson. Anderson doing a little handiwork there, passes out. Foster passes out. Anderson drives the lane, passes to the outside. Little shuffle. Foster gets to the underneath. Wide open man. Shane Jasper off the glass. 2 points, 10-4, 2:13 left in the first quarter. That's a 2-point shot, way over. And that's Jalen Ferguson on the shot. It goes wide.
Little fun fact for you. Did you know Shane Jasper's dad was actually in the NFL?
I did not know that.
Couldn't tell you what team he played for, but I do know that.
So Keenan Foster passes it. Trey Anderson tries to get underneath and draws the foul. They say it was not on the shot. It's going to be on the floor, so it'll be a pass, inbound pass. That's going to be on number 3, Fisher Arrington. Their first team foul, his first
personal foul.
Yep. Going to do a line change almost for Troup here. Looks like a hockey line change. Fresh legs on the court for the Troup Tigers. Caden Graves on the inbound pass, looking for somebody to pass it to. Gets it out to
his brother,
Carter Graves. 3-point shot is no good. ARP will take it.
Brings it back down by Smith.
He and Trey Davis all over. It's going to be intercepted. That was
Caden Graves.
Caden Graves on the interception there.
2 Graves is a struggle, man.
It is. Especially when they're so close in name.
Caden and Carter.
So once again, Brandon Smith bringing it down, gets it out to Woodard. 1:17 left in the quarter. They tried to trap him, but a good job by Woodard to get it back out to Smith. Smith stopped. That's going to be a shot by Wade. It's off the front. Trey Davis on the rebound, gets it over to Dave Graves. Caden Graves brings it down for the Troup Tigers. Just under a minute left in the quarter. He's going to take it all the way and draws the foul. Good job. He tries to dish it over to Hudson Harrell. Doesn't get it. Draws the foul. It's going to be 2 for the team, and Schmeeke gets his first of the game. Still not a shooting foul. No free throws yet in the game. Until now. Referees had a little convo, a little confab there in the middle of the court. That'll put Caden Graves to the line, shooting 2.
I've never heard it called that.
The confab.
Never.
I could have called it a, I don't have my thesaurus with me, but. So Graves missed the first, 10-4 with 56 seconds left in the first quarter.
Who says thesaurus?
The Troup Tigers lead the ARP Tigers. I say it. And a good rebound as he misses the second one. Trey Davis rebounds, puts it back up. And now it's 12-4.
45 seconds left in the quarter.
And this time Woodard brings it down, passes it out to Cade Ward over to Smith, and a good hit by Caden Graves to knock it out of bounds. Stops the clock at 38 seconds. ARP struggling to get the ball in. It's not from lack of trying. They've made a lot of shots, just hadn't gone their way yet in this quarter. Pass out to Smith. Over to Ward. It's going to be a shot.
Rebounded by Hudson Harrell.
Woodard made this, or shot the shot, but missed it. That was Braxton Barton that brought it down, but it's going to go out of bounds. Looks like Troup's going to keep it. They'll retain possession. Barton on the inbound pass. Graves going to drive it and try to draw the foul, but it was a good block by Cade Ward. 3-point shot by Trey Davis is no good, but Graves tries to drive it in and get the pass back out to Braxton Barton, but that goes out of bounds on Troup. ARP gets the ball, 9 seconds left. Pass in, Woodard trying to find an open man, gets it out to Smith. Smith to Ward, back to Smith. Smith over to Woodard, there's the shot, no good. So at the end of one, Troup Tigers lead 12-4 here in Troup. We'll be right back. You're watching NetSN, brought to you by Azalea Orthopedics.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
Keith Whippet, intern Claire, back here in Troup, Texas, for some good old-fashioned rivalry basketball. ARP will have it to start the second quarter, and they bring it down. Troup leads 12-4. Smith will pass it over to Ward. Ward to Woodard. Good defense by Troup. And it's going to go out of bounds. Hudson Harrell gets away with it there a little bit. And a little
Water spill.
water spill, I believe, yeah.
Basketball hit one of the cheerleaders' cups.
Ah. Well, that happens. A good crowd here today for both sides, both ARP and Troup. Got a lot of people here to watch this game. Smith gonna pass it in, gets it over to Woodard. Woodard backs it out to Schminke. Schminke over to Ward. Ward back to Smith. Smith back to Ward, trying to find an open shot. Just can't do it. Great defense by the Troup Tigers at this time. But good passing by ARP Tigers. Trying to find that open shot, and a good foul. Cade Ward does a good job to drive it and draw that foul. So that's going to be a foul on Caden Graves, his first team foul of the quarter. Pass over to Ward. Smith trying to get to the inside for ARP. As passing around the top of the key. Woodard looking to the inside, unable to find anybody, passes it out to Ward. Schminke passes it, and it's tipped. I believe Carter Graves tipped that one out of bounds. And it's still going to be ARP Tiger basketball. Woodard gets the ball. Passed out to Cade Ward. Ward drives, gets double teamed, trying to find an outlet. Smith with the ball. A lot of time off the clock here, Claire, and there's a time. And coach finally calls a timeout for ARP to give his guys a breather and maybe bring up a plan. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. And Claire, we're going to talk about the remaining games for both teams as Troup will travel to Jefferson next week for their final game of the season, as Jefferson is the second place team. So with a win tonight, they move to 8-3, and then they meet Jefferson, and then ARP will play Elysian Fields for their final game of the season there. So this game holds a lot for Troup. And I believe an offensive foul. And they're going to call that on number 10, DeMarcus Wade, who I believe just came into the game. Personal first team foul. Keenan Foster for Troup, going to bring it down, passes it out to Trey Davis, who almost travels and makes a horrible pass, throws it to Woodard, and Woodard tries to take it in and gets knocked out of bounds. And ARP will have the ball. 6:19 left in the first half. 12-4, still your score here in Troup. Pass out to Cade Ward. Over to Ferguson. Smith has it drawn up. It is blocked by Graves. It's going to be a Graves. And in there for two is Keenan Foster and Caden Graves work together to get that two. A good pass by Smith, but off the hands of Fisher Arrington. And a bad pass by Carter Graves. Martin underneath with the two. As Ab Martin, junior, 5'11", for ARP, gets the 2 points, 14-6 with 5:39 left in the half. Trey Davis, three off the back. And Martin gives good position and gets the rebound. Underneath is ARP on a little bit of a run here, trying to make up ground. Pass over to Cade Ward, drives the lane, shot up, but it hits the back. Out. Goes out of bounds on Fisher Arrington. Trey Davis ambles his way to the ball.
I did not know that basketball players wore pads on their legs.
Sometimes they do.
Maybe that's just a Trey thing.
Well, a lot of times they get knees to the thigh and things like that, and a good shot. That's going to be my number 11, Keenan Foster, to put two more on the board for the Troup Tigers. Keenan Foster, 6'2" junior. And that was a shot. That was a good shot by Jalen Ferguson, just a little short. Trey Davis is going to take it and get it all the way. A little spin move and draws the foul. And two. They're going to count the bucket, so he gets 2 points in there, gets the foul drawn, and it's going to be on number 0, Jalen Ferguson. His first second team foul.
You know, I'm still kind of confused as to where that foul came from in the first quarter.
Well, luckily these times, with Trey Davis at the line shooting two. Or shooting one, excuse me, puts the one in a three-point play by Davis, who has 8 points here in the first half. 4:39 left in the first half. Smith trying to bring it down, stops his dribble on the wrong side of the court. Good job by Cade Ward to go help his teammate. Back to Smith. And a shot. Ferguson, short, and rebound. Caden Graves takes it down, a good pass off. And no shot as a travel is called on Bryce McElroy. He passes it off underneath to Kaysen Mills, who shoots it, but unfortunately he traveled. And no shot made. 19-6 is your score. 4:12 left in the first half. Woodard passes it off to Martin. Martin, a good pass over to Smith. Smith underneath.
Back to Ward.
A good drive by Ward and a good block as Martin tries to take it up, but Trey Davis knocks it away out of bounds on Troup. So Smith will go for the inbound pass. And a steal in the air, and that's going to be a foul. And I thought it was going to be a travel because he took LeBron James steps on that one. Took about 5 steps, but it's going to be a foul on Nehemiah Woodard. And that's a normal play for LeBron James and any other NBA player. Take 5 steps before they dribble. So Caden Graves is going to take it down for Troup, 19-6 still with 3:45 left. Trey Davis going to drive the lane. He pulls up, shoots. A good block by Fisher Arrington. Troup gets it back as that's Bryce McElroy makes the shot, but no good. Arp gets it back, 3:30 left in the half. Pass over to Ward. Ward back to Smith. Smith trying to set up a play for the Arp Tigers. Good job by Woodard, but no good off the rim. And the foul is called? No, timeout. Maybe? I can't tell. The referee doesn't make very good signals. Is it going out of bounds?
Yes, Caden Graves threw it too hard. And
Gotcha.
It went out of
I was
bounds.
looking down, I apologize.
Caden Graves was passing Casey Mills, and it went out of bounds.
I was looking down at my paper trying to make a mark and didn't see that. So Smith, for Arp, has the ball, gets it over. Ward, pull-up jumper, and in and out of the basket, but a good hustle to try to get it, but Troup has it. Graves with the pass down. Casey Mills finds the underneath man. McElroy back out. And Mills with the 3 and off. Just a little short. It kind of goes dead.
Almost got stuck.
Yeah. In the corner as Ward gets it over to Smith. Smith over to Woodard. Back to Ward. Back over to Smith. Smith kind of drives, and a foul is going to be called. That's going to be on Bryce McElroy. That's going to be his first. Second team foul of the quarter. And Claire, as we're going to tell everybody, we do it every week. We don't do the 7 fouls anymore. We do the 5 fouls per quarter and
So
the double bonus.
It's like double jeopardy.
Right, 3-point shot by Smith goes long and hits the back of the backboard. Caden Graves has it, driving, trying to find an open person, almost travels and gets it underneath, but Braxton Barton couldn't hold on, and the Arp Tigers bring it down. It's a drive by Smith, pull-up jumper, just couldn't get it, and they fight for the ball. But Smith, and out of frustration, I believe, and that's what it looked like, gets in and gets his first foul. Fourth for the team in this quarter. Minute 52 left in the first half. 19-6 is the score. Caden Graves looking for somebody. Has an open lane, and he's going to pass underneath. A good job as Graves takes the some of the Arp defenders off of Mills, passes over to Mills. Mills gets the shot. Woodard underneath. Martin trying to get it, pull-up jumper short, but a good rebound, and no, it's stolen. And timeout called. Good job by Coach Harley to call that timeout.
I think that might have been Mini Harley. You know, there's 2 Coach Harleys over there. There's head coach, Coach Darren Harley.
Whichever Harley it was, the 30-second timeout was called. And they're going to play some Beastie Boys.
No.
So Claire, good game so far.
Great music.
That's what you care about.
Hey.
And I have to say, I love having games so close to where we live because my wife
I've been
gets
here
to
for
be
12
here.
hours.
Yes, well. An inbound pass. It's going to go to Caden Graves. And the pass going to be intercepted. Brought down by Woodard for Arp. Arp going to try to get it. Minute 8 left in the first half.
Woodard is a very, very fast.
That's going to go off the foot, but a foul's going to be called on Caden Graves, his second.
Third team foul.
Third team foul of the quarter, and they're going to pull Graves. Coach Harley's going to put Graves on the bench to save him for the second half. A minute left in the first half. Ferguson, and another foul called on Troup. That's going to be on McElroy, his second. Fourth team foul. And I will say, Claire, and we've seen a lot of games this season, and I'll say before, they've let them play. This game they have not. They're not letting them play. They're not letting them get away with much in this ball game as that passes out to DeMarcus Wade, who gets it over to Jalen Ferguson.
You know, like I said earlier, this is the 7-mile rivalry that's been going on for about 50 years now. This game could get hostile if the refs let them play.
And, you know, in some cases they are letting them play, and in some cases they're not, and it's confusing. You know, they let them maul each other, and then they just call the little rinky-dink stuff, and it's kind of confusing on a spectator's side. And so it's kind of unusual. But a foul's going to be called on that, and it's going to be on Troup, and it's going to be on Braxton Barton, so that's going to put double bonus for Arp for the remainder of the first half. I mean on Troup, excuse me. And I think they put the foul on the wrong, I put the foul on the wrong one. I apologize, that was me. That was Cade Ward with the foul. So Carson Davenport with those shots. Missed both of them. 37 seconds left. Pass underneath, off the hands of DeMarcus Wade. And Troup brings it down. And that's going to be tipped off the hands of Jalen Ferguson, out of bounds. 25 seconds left in the half. Jasper looking for Barton. Barton brings it in. Back out to Jasper. It's going to be over to Anderson. Anderson, spin move, gets it back out. Davenport trying to find somebody. Barton underneath, and he had a wide open lane. I don't know why he passed it. A three-point shot, going to be short. Rebounds, puts it up off the glass, and doesn't get it, so that's going to take us the end of the first half. Your score, Troup 21, Arp 6, as we've completed one half of the 7-mile rivalry. Claire, what do you think about it so far?
You know, watching
as an objective observer.
Yes. Watching this so far, I think both teams have a good shot at this. Like I stated earlier, both of these teams have been playing with each other for a long time, and I just know how their chemistry works. Take example of Caden and Carter, but they've been with each other for quite longer because, they're brothers.
They're brothers.
But Caden can pass it in, and Carter just knows exactly where to go, just like Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce.
Right. So we're going to go and take a short break. Well, about a 7-minute break. I'm looking, nobody's really in foul trouble, so we don't have to worry about that. But we're going to take a commercial break and then a short break, but we'll be right back. Come back and see us in about 7 minutes for the second half of the 7-mile rivalry here in Troup, Texas, where the Troup Tigers lead 21-6 over the Arp Tigers. We'll be right back on NetSN. Don't go anywhere.
Here at L4 Media, we talk high school football, 4A, 3A, and 2A in Texas. We talk East Texas sports. We talk NFL, guy talk, movie and booze. We also talk wrestling and so much more. So like and subscribe and check us out.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
The Northeast Texas Sports Network is dedicated on delivering the most entertaining sports broadcasts in East Texas. And if you're interested in having your next sporting event streamed live, visit us online at netsn.live.
And we are back here in Troup for the second half as it gets started. The Tigers of Troup will have it first.
Davis passes in to Caden Graves.
And
Pass back to Kaysen. On to Carter Graves. Pass to Trey Davis with the layup. Kind of gets attacked by 3 other Arc Tigers.
he does. He does a good job of drawing the foul, going in underneath. And that foul is going to be called on number 3, Fisher Arrington. That's going to be his second foul. First team foul of the quarter.
Because, you know, they restart.
Right. Davis is going to be shooting. And 1. So he gets the free throw. That
Yeah,
free
hence
shot.
the free.
Right. Davis with the second shot. That one's off, but a good rebound by Castillo. Puts it up. 2 points. So Castillo with 4 points on the game, although he was out most of the first half with 2 fouls. Pass out to Smith for Arc. Ferguson trying to drive it in and draws the foul. And the foul is going to be on. Waiting to get it. And it's going to be on Kaysen Mills, his first team foul. It's going to be underneath and a good pass. And draws the foul as Fisher Arrington tries to get the shot, and it's going to be on Castillo. That'll be his third.
Second team foul.
Castillo's got to be careful. He's now officially in foul trouble as Fisher Arrington will head to the line shooting 2. Misses the first one. There's the second shot up. That one's going to roll out, and a rebound by Kaysen Mills. And a good job, an ill-advised pass by Kaysen Mills. Jalen Ferguson does a good job of slapping it away. Trey Davis on the inbound pass. Inbound pass. 3-point shot by Graves, and it's going to be off.
Little to the right.
And a steal by Kaysen Mills. He's going to drive to the hole, and it's going to be blocked by Smith. And Mills is still going to have it, and he does a good job. Davis for 3. Off the back, and Castillo with a good job, but his foot was out of bounds as he tries to get the rebound and knock it in before it goes out, but his foot was just off the out-of-bounds line.
Kind of playing monkey in the middle with Davis.
That was Martin trying to get it in.
Rebound by Castillo. Thrown to Davis.
Davis going to take a drive all the way and tries to lay it up, but just shy. Doesn't put enough oomph on it. And there was a little collision down.
Castillo dives in like it's water polo. Whee!
Okay.
That was funny. That was funny.
Well, unfortunately, Castillo is taken out of the game. 6:20 left in the third quarter. That's going to be a drive by Ferguson. He draws the foul, gets hit in the head. But it goes out of bounds off of Troup. That's going to be Woodard. Woodard trying to find somebody. And he does, but it goes off the hands again of Fisher Arrington and back into the hands of Caden Graves. Graves trying to find an open man. Finds Davis. Davis back to Graves. Graves over to Graves. Back to Graves. Back to Graves. Graves back to Graves. And
Graves back to Graves.
Yeah, Graves, yeah.
Graves to Mills.
Mills
Mills
gets it
to
over
Graves.
Graves.
Graves to Graves.
That's enough of that one. I was doing it with a good 3-point shot.
And
As Carter
three-pointer.
Graves makes a 3, 27-6 is your score with 5:30 left in the third quarter.
You know, like I said, there's there's a lot of Graves, and the chemistry with each other, they just know where the ball is at all times.
They did a good job of setting that up. As Arrington drives it in and just rolls out. And Hudson Harold does a good job of getting the ball. Gets it back out to Caden Graves. In a little trouble. Woodard tried to steal it from him. Now he's going to challenge him a little bit. The fans want a carry, but didn't get one. I believe it was hit by Woodard. Graves doing a good job, but Woodard doing a great job as well defensively. 3-point shot, and off the mark, a little over the back. I'm gonna
hit up for a layup by Hudson Harold.
And Hudson Harold does a good job, but I'm gonna be with the ARP fans on that one. He get over the back to get the ball on the rebound for that. So a no call on there. And a good job as the pass goes into Martin. Martin gets it in off the glass for 2, 29-8 is the score. And A.B. Martin with 6 points in the ballgame. .407 left in the third quarter. Trey Davis gets it over to Carter Graves. And a timeout is going to be called as Coach Harley is not happy over there on the Troup bench side. So they're going to take a 30-second timeout. We're going to take it with them. You're watching NetSN from Troup, brought to you by Azalea Orthopedics. Don't go anywhere.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.
And we are back. 4 minutes left in the the third quarter. Troup has it. Sorry about that.
Pass in by Carter Graves to Trey Davis.
Davis going to set back up.
Davis to Davenport. Davenport to Davis. Davis to Graves. Graves to Davenport. Davenport to Graves.
Good job over to Davis. Davis going to drive the lane and get it up, and no! Doesn't put enough spin on it to get it in. Beautiful
not
roll.
enough oomph.
Not enough oomph. Ferguson going to drive the lane himself and try to draw the foul, but a good rebound by Carter Graves. And now Caden Graves going to drive it, get it over to Trey Davis. 3-point shot down the line. In there. 32-8 with 3:15 left in the third quarter. It's going to be a pass across, shot off the back. That was Woodard. And the double team underneath is going to draw the foul as Carson Davenport was caught. And no, they're not going to call a foul. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds. He had 2 ARP players on him. And they're going to say he stepped out of bounds, I guess, willingly, with 2 players on him. So ARP has the ball, which he did take a step, so he was out of bounds. Looking at it. Good defense by ARP. So now ARP has the ball. It's a good pass by Woodard. Gets it over to Ward. Ward back over to Smith. Smith back to Woodard. Woodard with the shot short. And it's going to be rebounded by Graves. A good steal by Woodard. Woodard's going to drive it. Draw the foul. No. It's going to be a travel call. I thought he drew the foul underneath. Looked like Keenan Foster gave him a high five as Woodard went in, but no good. It was a travel call, so Troup will have it, bringing it down. 2:36 left in the third quarter. Trey Davis directing the troops, trying to find an open man. Davis over to Foster. Foster trying to find an open man. Carter Graves with the 3. Off the back of the rim. As Davenport tried to rebound, no good. Marcus Wade with the rebound, passes it out to Smith, who brings it down. Tries to drive the lane, backhand pass Over to Woodard, back to Smith, and that was a three-point shot by Smith. 32-11. Minute 52 left. And that's going to be Keenan Foster. Trey Davis gets the ball. Three-point shot, no good. And good fight for the ball by Carter Graves and Landon Smith. And a great pass underneath, but a rebound happens. DeMarcus Wade tried to get it a little bit too strong off the backboard. Trey Davis brings it down with a little jump shot at the free throw line and 2 points in, 34-11, minute 18 left in the third quarter. That's going to be Landon Smith with another three, a little bit hard. Gets off the back of the rim. Davis going to bring it down. Looking to go all the way and draws the foul. As Nehemiah Woodard gets his first of the game. Second of the quarter. Sorry, that's Woodard's second of the game. Davis going to the line, shooting two. And makes the first one. That'll bring 35-11, minute 6 left in the third quarter.
Looks like a line change.
Lane Gray coming in for Art. Trey Davis with 15 points on the game so far. Second shot up and misses it short, but a rebound by Keenan Foster, and Troup retains possession. Three-point shot. Foster rolls in and out, but a good rebound. Now it's a rebound by McElroy, who jumps it off to Davis. Davis with the two. 37-11. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Smith for Art, bringing it down. And a steal by McElroy. McElroy passes it down to Davis. Davis with a amazing catch and layup. 39-11, 28 seconds left. Underneath the, it's going to be Schminke. And no shot, as that foul is going to be against Arp. Charge is going to be called, offensive foul. Shane Jasper, his first. Third team foul of the quarter with 20 seconds left. Anderson trying to bring it down. Bobbles the ball, but regains possession. McElroy trying to get it up. Back out to McElroy. And Jasper takes it up, but Woodard jumps and lands on top of Jasper. With 1.7 left, as Jasper takes the line, shooting two. 39-11 left, or 39-11 is the score. Jasper makes his first. There's the second, makes both. 41-11. And the throw down. Oh, a good try by Landon Smith. And that's the end of the third quarter. We head to the fourth shortly. You're watching NetSN live from Texas, from Troup, Texas. We'll be right back. A little ACDC on the radio, a little Troup Tiger and Arp Tiger basketball on the court. We have East Texas Friday night basketball on NetSN. 8 minutes left in the ball game as fourth quarter has begun. Troup has the ball. It's going to go to Hudson Harrell. Harrell gets it over to McElroy. And the shot rebounded by Harrell. Harrell puts it up. 4-2. That's going to go over to Ferguson. Ferguson trying to find somebody to pass it to. Does a good job to Cade Ward. Cade Ward trying to find, has a man underneath, and a good pass over to Lane Gray and a good catch. And it's going to be a blocking foul as Cade Ward makes the drive. Foul's going to be on number 25, Hudson Harrell, his first team foul. Pass out to Ferguson. Ferguson over to Ward. Smith with the shot. And three-pointer by Smith. A good shot by Smith to put 3 on the board. Hudson Harrell makes a pass go out of bounds, and Arp will have the ball.
Looks like a cheerleader wasn't paying attention.
Well, that happens. You got to watch for flying basketballs around the court. Pass over to Smith. Smith goes underneath and draws the foul as Lane Gray goes for the shot. Foul on number 15, Shane Jasper. Jasper will get his second team foul for the Troup Tigers, and Lane Gray goes to the line shooting 2 and misses his first. I have to say, and I'm going to say it loud and say it proud, I'm a little jealous of Lane Gray's hair because I don't have any, and he has a whole lot going on there with that hair.
You know, it's giving Billy Ray Cyrus.
It's doing that, maybe a little bit of Johnny from Karate Kid.
Oh my gosh, it's giving William Zabka.
Missed the second one, rebounded by Troup. Trey Davis goes for the shot, but gets slapped down by Jackson Schminke and gets the foul. Davis is going to go. Schminke gave a high five to Trey Davis's head.
I'm sorry, I literally cannot unsee that. Oh my gosh.
Foul on Schminke is going to be his second. First team foul. Trey Davis is going to go. I just want to go get him, Johnny. Sweep the leg when I see Lane Gray.
Whitman, you
Sorry
need to
about
stop.
That. Trey Davis shoots for 1. Makes that one. 20 points for Trey Davis here in this ball game. 44-14, 6:50 left in the ball game. Gray with the shot in. Pass over to Smith. Smith back over to Ward. And Ward doing a good job as Trey Davis covers him. And a rebound and a foul by Jalen Ferguson.
Foul's going to be on Jalen Ferguson.
Carter Graves is the one that had it, and Ferguson kind of played a little do-si-do with him. Ferguson's second team foul. And Caden Graves will bring it down. Here comes Castillo with the ball. Tries to find an outlet, does a good job. Carter Graves. Back over to Caden Graves. And Graves will drive it in, pull up jump shot just a little short. Schminke will get the rebound and get it out to Ward. Ward will bring it down for the Arp Tigers. Gets it over to Smith. Smith back to Ward. Ward looking for an open man, gets it over to Ferguson. Ferguson drives, pulls up, tries to draw the foul, but gets it slapped down. Trey Davis over to Graves, and a good job by Graves to get it back out. Gets it out to Davis. Davis back out to Castillo. Over to Carter Graves. Carter Graves to his brother, Caden Graves, trying to look for an open man at the top of the key.
Graves to Graves. Graves to Davis. Davis to Mills. Mills to Graves.
Good block by Castillo. Castillo drives the lane, and there was a good pick and roll by Graves and Castillo as Castillo gets his 6th point of the game. 5:20 left, 47-14. That was a shot by Schminke, a little long. Davis will bring it down into Castillo. Castillo drives it, tries to draw the foul. It goes a little off. Smith, we're going to drive it for Arp, and Caden Graves sneaks in behind and slaps the ball out of bounds, and Arp will retain possession of the ball. 5 minutes left in the ball game. 47-14 is your score here in Troup. That's going to be a pass out to Woodard. Woodard gets it over to Smith, back out to Woodard. Woodard Takes it to the top of the key. Trying to find a wide open man. Gets it back out to Smith. Smith drives, pulls, shot, in. 2 points. Good job. That was a beautiful play by Landon Smith. Graves, good pass over to his brother Carter Graves, who just fumbles the pass, but retains it, gets it out to Mills, and they'll reset. Castillo gets the pass over to Carter Graves and in to Trey Davis underneath. And timeout's going to be called. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout. Correction, it's going to be a full timeout. And because it's a full timeout, we'll take a full timeout with him. We'll be right back. You're watching NetSN, brought to you by Azalea Orthopedics, live from Troup High School.
Texas Ox Home and Construction. Local builder in the Bullard, Flint, White House, Chapel Hill area. Building custom homes, specialized homes, and investment properties. Feel free to reach out and get started today at 903-216-8655 or send them an email at texoxhomes@gmail.com.
And they didn't use the full timeout in that one. That's why I picked a shorter commercial for that one. And Arp has the ball. Woodard tried to drive, pulled back up. Smith, pull, jump, three, little short. Hits the front of the net. That's going to go out of bounds, and Troup will have the ball. That goes out of bounds, I think. I'm cleaning my glasses, I can't see. Here we go.
Pass in by Shane Jasper to Trey Anderson.
There's my sidekick.
Anderson takes it down court, kind of.
And a good defense by Arp, and it's going to be stolen. Arrington's going to take it in, pass it off to Smith, who gets stopped but pulls up and jumps. And
rebound by Davenport.
And Davenport loses the ball and passes it
to an Arp player.
Yeah, well, he loses it, and Arrington gets it, passes into Smith. Smith makes the shot. So it's going to be 49-18 with 3:33 left in the game. Davenport gets it over to Anderson. Anderson back over to McElroy, and Davenport gets the ball.
Davenport back to McElroy. Jasper to Anderson. Anderson goes up.
Ooh, Anderson draws the foul as he drives the lane. And I'm not sure, there were a couple players underneath. They're going to call that actually on Cade Ward. And I'm not sure about that one, but I'm not the one who makes that decision. It looked like Martin was on that one.
Trey Anderson at the line with 2.
So with Trey Anderson on the line, he makes his first of 2. And misses the second one, tries to get it back, but a good job by Smith to get position underneath and get that rebound. Martin's going to drive it in and just comes short.
Rebound by Davenport.
But Davenport just struggling underneath as Arp, and he steals the ball as Arp, Cade Ward gets it and drives it in. Gets the shot off the glass. And the press from Arp is just causing some problems for Troup right now. If they break that one, Harrell couldn't make it, and neither could Jasper. So Arp gets the ball back. Smith trying to bring it down 50-20 with 2:24 left in the ball game. There's a shot by Martin. It's going to be short. It's going to be rebounded by Anderson. Goes to Jasper. Jasper pulls up and shoots, and it's going to be off the side. So Martin's going to try to get it and bring it down. Gets it over to Landon Smith. 2 minutes left in the ball game. Drives it, gets to Martin. Martin underneath. That was Fisher Arrington trying to take it in.
Rebound by Davenport.
Davenport's going to bring it down, trying to find somebody to pass it to, and finally found Bryce McElroy.
McElroy passes it to Hudson Harrell.
And Harrell almost lost it. Cade Ward tried to get it from him, but Harrell does a good job of holding on to it and makes 2 off the board. 52-20, minute 34 left in the ball game. Woodard looking to drive the lane, pulls back, passes across to Smith. Smith passes underneath. Good job. Fisher Arrington was there on the jump, makes the shot, and a steal, but the whistle blows. Cade Ward gets called with a foul. It's going to be his 3rd. 4th team foul with 1:16 left in the game, and Trey Davis, Kason Mills, and Jared Castillo come back into the ball game with 1:16 left in the game. Castillo throws in. Davis, fast breakdown, pass off, Glass McElroy with the shot off the outside in the fight for the ball as Keenan Foster and Cade Ward go after it. It's going to be a jump ball, and Arp has possession of the ball. Troup goes back down the court as Woodard's going to bring the ball down for the Arp Tigers. Woodard looking for an open man, gives it over to Ward. Ward back to Smith. Smith jump shot in and out, and Castillo tries to get it, but doesn't as A.B. Martin gets it. Good pass to Ward. Ward to Martin. Martin gets it blocked by Trey Davis and out of bounds, and the referee says it is off of a Troup player, and it was. Jasper comes back in.
Let's hear it for those seniors.
Braxton Barton comes back in as Castillo goes out.
Castillo.
43 seconds left in the ball game. It's going to pass out to Martin. Martin underneath to Smith. Smith, 3. In there. 3-pointer. 52-25 is the score. That's going to go over to Jasper. Jasper gets it stolen by Martin. Martin has a wide open man in Ward. Ward and gets fouled on the shot as Shane Jasper is going to get called with that one. His second foul. 3rd team foul with just 23.6 seconds left in the ball game. Cade Ward has been all over the place. In fact, I'm extremely impressed by all of these Art players with the fight and the drive that they've had this entire game, despite being down as much as they have. They have not given up. It's very impressive. And I've seen a lot of basketball games. Both of the free throws made by Cade Ward, 52-27. With 23 seconds left. Davenport with the ball, trying to find an open man, and a foul is going to be called on Ward. That'll be his 4th foul, 15 foul. And that's going to put Davenport to the line.
That'll be the 15th foul. Put Davenport at the line.
So Davenport's going to shoot 2 as Arp, with 19 seconds left, goes into double bonus. Carson Davenport lines up the shot, and here it comes. It's going to be right in there. (53-27). Makes both shots. 19 seconds left in the ball game. There's a pass over to Martin. Martin with 15 seconds looking, and he tries to get it over to Ward, but it's taken and stolen. Keenan Foster with the assist and gets it over to Braxton Barton for 2. Ward tries to pass it over to Woodard and just couldn't hold on to it. That's the ball game. Your final score here in Troup, 56-27. It looked like a one-sided game, and it was, but I will have to say, and intern Claire, you can agree or not, but I believe you would, ARP, despite the score, played a hard-fought game. Very impressive with the play of Smith, Woodard, all of them really, but Smith, Woodard, Arrington, and Ward, all of them just played extremely hard. And so, you have anything to add, intern Claire?
I am extremely proud of both of these teams. This might be the last time on the court for Troup, but I know they'll do great things.
Well, they go, and we're going to tell you one more time. Next week, ARP plays Elysian Fields, and Troup will travel to Jefferson for their final game of the regular season. And that's a big game as Troup and Jefferson are both in the top 3 of the district. Well, that'll do it for myself, intern Claire, and Elijah on the camera. I'm going to thank you for joining us tonight. For Keith Whitman and intern Claire, all of NetSN, thank you for watching.
Slay all day,
we'll
Queens.
See you next time for NetSN.
Here at L4 Media, we talk high school football, 4A, 3A, and 2A in Texas. We talk East Texas sports. We talk NFL, guy talk, movie and booze. We also talk wrestling and so much more. So like and subscribe and check us out.
Struggling with mobility, chronic pain, work, or sports injury? At Azalea Orthopedics, our team of highly trained physicians specialize in complete orthopedic care, pain management, sports medicine, physical medicine, and rehabilitation. If you've sustained a bone or joint injury, have mobility or movement problems, struggle with pain, contact Azalea Orthopedics. We're conveniently located across East Texas, serving 18 counties. When visiting your doctor, urgent care, or hospital, you have a choice. Demand Azalea. At Azalea Orthopedics, your health is our priority.